With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
Your target's the Skycutter Tower. Seems it was recently reactivated, and by our engineers' metrics, might be useful in overloading the Vox's defenses.
To assist with agents and leads.
The mission, which is now doomed regardless.
For crimes against our perfect sovereignty and conspiracy to commit the same, I hereby sentence you to death.
Emergency protocol is ready.
Ready to wait. On your pursuit. Enemy dead.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Alright, so it looks like we have a new ally in finding
Before we
debris.
take off from Paradise Island, I was kind of hoping to grab a quick word. I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Kind of funny.
No, I mean, at least not since that time I tried mixing my own detergent, but I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long, maybe.
What happened
After
between
I
you two?
recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting Protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my Directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action. Wasn't like I didn't want to take things farther. Hit the Protectorate where it hurt. But I still had my cover to think of too. I couldn't risk disrupting the mission. I'd feel better about that commendation if things hadn't turned out as they did. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Yeah.
Figure you say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony, it's getting harder to argue an opposing view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him. Till recent.
Let's go see your friend.
Appreciate it, Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
All right, let's go find his friend. Yeah, we'll take both of them. Not going in there again. That place fucked me up.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us.
I've always wondered if bunny hopping actually makes you faster or if it just feels like you go faster. What do you guys say? Let me know in the comments. Alright, there's bad guys here. Are they gonna shoot on sight? Looks like it. Oh yeah, dude, this gun is sick. Reload. Dude, that guy is tough. Oh, he's got good shock resistance, that's why.
System failure. Standing by for assistance.
What? Revive me, bro. Where's that other douchebag? God damn. There's guys over there too. I get these guys over here. Can't heal.
Let me know when you need it. Escape. Nothing there.
There's nothing there.
Somebody come here. What? Unfinished business. My docket's completely empty. Oh, here we go again. Hunkering down.
Oh my god. Alright. Probably cut that and try again. Alright, so there's some fucking assholes over here that are just straight up gonna be in the way.
Attention. This cloud technician is deceased. Interrogation unavailable. Recommended.
The void was that.
Dude, there's a lot of guys here.
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander. My favorite cut, the flank.
Jesus Christ. Fucking pinned in here.
Renewed attention. Commander, watch your vitals. I'm the one you need to worry about. Hey, got a distraction for you. You corpse load, Commander.
Oh shit. God damn it. Revive.
Protect all teammates.
Ready to wait. On your command.
Ah, these fucking guys. I'm gonna put this on since that's low on ammo. This gun's good, it just reloads so slow. It was hard to see down in there. Oh, this isn't even the place. I thought this was the place.
Place is in shambles. What happened here?
I don't know, friend. I don't even know what this place is. Feel free to pause it on this stuff, guys. I'm just kind of rushing through it for the video's sake.
I've counted at least 6 horrendous death screams since you arrived. You must be affected as well. Could it be? You seem an honest-to-goodness rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis. I, Elmet Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
Yeah, you don't seem in much of a position to be demanding.
Because I've squirreled myself away inside our test chamber for safekeeping? Well, I assure you my position as lead visionary of this innovative lab persists regardless. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity. You working for me, as an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
Yeah, specifics.
Our lab had been researching the red spores that grow nearby to see if they might contribute to future Auntie's Choice products. As per usual, we threw precaution to the wind. A local spore sample interacted with a wonderfully preservative-rich diet of Auntie's Choice personnel, inadvertently leading to a chance reaction causing profound irritability. To a somewhat homicidal degree, it would seem to appear. By that measure, our work here could be considered a moderate success.
Oh, so that's why they're all fucking hostile. Yeah, if you ignore all the death and murder.
Only judged by that narrow frame of reference, an auspicious start by certain ways of thinking, which I hardly share. I care about my staff so much. Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Yeah, didn't you hear? I murdered everybody.
Aha, thought so. Sometimes with screaming, it can be difficult to discern intent, like, "Ah, I'm being killed," can be so close to, "Ah, I'm running amok." Shame. The staff and I all had such good chemistry together. Suppose it couldn't be helped, though. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
Yeah, let's get on
Well,
with
it
it,
should
buddy.
all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
I have no
Oh, yeah.
idea.
It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well-versed with pharmacological matters? Apologies. I do tend to assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter, if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do I need to do? What do you remember about what happened? Yeah, what do I need to
We'll
do?
need two things. Fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
I guess I already did it.
Exceedingly fortunate. Just one thing left to gather then. Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire.
I'll be off
Once we
then.
have an antidote firmly in hand,
Alright, I sat through all that, listened to it, whatever, but... yeah. We're gonna continue on with our companion quest for now. If you guys have made it this far in the video, it would mean a lot to me if you guys could leave a like. It helps more than you know. It helps push my videos to a new audience, new people. So your support would be very much appreciated. Where do I want to go? I want to go down there by the looks of it. There's these fucking crabs around here. We'll stay away from them best we can.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope it's here.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look
What's up, buddy?
well.
You got anything good in here for me? Make this trip worth my while? Don't mind me in just hacking your computer.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yes, I
Has my
do.
mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
His rotation adapters are just fine,
And
thank
who
you.
precisely are you? Another Earth Directorate cast-off?
Yes, as a
So
matter
you're
of
the one
fact.
responsible for the severity of Niall's injuries. You ordered him to remain behind on a fruitless recovery effort.
I regret that choice. I don't think I like your tone. Hey, he still had 2 working
Way to see the
months.
tank half full there, Commander.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
And you wonder why you're kind of an
Hang fire,
ass.
Commander. Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to pat your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Somehow the Vox was launched. Pharaoh and March are dead. The Protectorate are holding the others for interrogation, but a ship is inbound to take them off-world. To the Consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Yeah, maybe you'd like to rethink that offer.
What have you gotten yourself into here, Zed?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I mean, if Niles is.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
No time to lose. Let's go. Alright, let's see if we can fast travel there. We should be able to.
The station's gone. I can scarcely believe it.
Give us a boost there, buddy. Wasn't so bad. I mean, it wasn't much for a stealthy operation, but who needs that?
Back again. Thought we were done for now. You again. I heard fighting. What's going on?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hotbox. Esculepe sent us.
Esculepe? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Niles, aren't you? Count on Zeb to go as far as raising the dead to help. But it's too late.
Yeah, what do you mean it's too late?
I gather you haven't noticed the bodies in the pen here.
Oh, The others don't look like they suffered easy deaths. What happened?
Void-damned protectorate brutality, that's what. The Consul sent a sentinel to conduct a preliminary interrogation. But it was more like exploratory surgery. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the Consul wants someone brought back to him, alive. Lucky me.
Yeah, you're tough to have survived all that.
Can't take all the credit, though. The Sentinel seemed spent by the time she got to me. Wore herself out on the others, I guess. Quick, though. Before I forget or we're interrupted, I memorized the cipher. It's 02519W. Should help Zeb decode the intelligence we sent him a whole lot faster. Please don't think me ungrateful for your efforts, but I'm not going anywhere.
If you're too hurt to walk, I'm sure the commander and I could...
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces.
It's usually best practice to blow up ships you're not on board. Oh, can I help? I know a thing or two about explosives. I'm gonna go with the first one.
No martyr. If there was another way to protect Zebulon and our cell, I'd take it. But if I escape, the Protectorate will pursue me, and everyone I care about will be in danger. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some frayed wires near the fuel system. With the right spark, I think I can ignite it.
I have my doubts. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression system. It would kick in if there was any real ignition.
What do you propose, then?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The Consul will turn his attention elsewhere, and our cause can continue in the shadows. Please, if you can help me sabotage the transport, then help me. We don't have much time.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander?
Yep.
Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done. Won't go into the particulars, but you can trust that ship will blow the moment it hits orbit.
Excellent work. I see why Zebulon liked having you around. I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened, won't you? That it was my decision. And I was at peace with it.
More people. Yep, we'll go with
The
that one.
bravest thing I ever did was start thinking for myself. Everything else after that's been easy.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise. And thank you both, again.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I ain't gonna stop you, but... Seems like a dumbass idea to me. Okay, skills. Put one in gun. One in... I don't know. Lockpicking, and then another one in medical. Perks. Serial killer, what's that? 2 max health per heart collected. Let's do that. Seems cool. Okay, so we can probably fast travel back to that dude now.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Okay, you can fight if you want to. I'm just gonna run. Okay, so we're in combat, so it's not gonna work. There's so many of them.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Let me just reload for a year. Okay. Fucking for real. Alright, looks like we gotta take him out. It is what it is.
Get me in. Help me out.
Emergency protocol ready.
Knew you had my back.
Oh yeah, for sure, my guy. Okay, can we get on with this shit now?
You've returned, but where are the others?
Yeah, they're not coming.
Hold a moment. What's that in the sky? A Protectorate transport? What in the blazes was that?
It's called sabotage,
None of my team.
obviously.
That wasn't the vessel sent for them, was it? Tell me they were not on board.
Yeah, they were dead and she blew
You
herself
didn't think
up.
to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles. Our cause isn't served by more corpses.
Yeah, we tried to reason with her, bud.
I apologize. Audra was never one for half measures. I know all too well how stubborn she can be. Still, her loss will be felt. Was she at least able to give you the cipher before the end? I wish
Yes,
the
sir.
success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. But at least it was not for nothing. Perhaps I was mistaken about your commitment to making amends, Niles. Thank you for being true.
Can't fault you for having doubts. But I have changed. I am changing.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so surly.
Yeah, you're lucky I like
I
Niles.
haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best.
Nice. Now, what was it that he gave me? This? Yeah, I think mine's better. Oh, we got a mod kit for him now, so that's good.
Got time for a debrief, Commander?
All right, what do you want,
Feels
bud?
good, don't it? Helping folks like Zeb and Audra hit back against the Protectorate. Almost like being back with the Earth Directorate.
Someone's in a good mood.
Guess I am. First time in a long time I felt something kin to hope. It's easy to focus on all that's going wrong, but wins ought to be celebrated too.
You're right. How should we
On
celebrate?
Triangular might have suggested going for drinks somewhere they don't come with fuel, but here, I think we'll have to settle for patting each other on the back.
It's an honor working alongside you.
Shucks, Commander. I'm gonna get top heavy you keep paying me compliments like that. Thanks again for going out of your way to help Zeb. Now I can focus on hunting down the Breeze without feeling like I've got a rabid sprat in my back pocket.
So let's get to it then. Back to the incognito. Okay, I don't have those. Come over here. We got a party upgrade for him, so we will do shock damage, significantly increased damage. Like the sound of that. Oh, we don't have. Okay. Sure. Alright, let's get back to our main mission. Selected. We are going to travel to the Golden Ridge. She has allies there. Debris. So that's where we're going. Golden Ridge.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
Got it. So we crash onto Choice Colony ship. The station is the staging ground for Sub Rosa, a black market operation. Stick with this for now. Alrighty. Let's get it. Take both of them. Well, that doesn't look safe. Oh, nice. I found a new flaw in me. Dependent. Some lead from the front. You tend to lead from the back as much as possible. Becoming dependent on your allies, you deal less damage in general, but gain large amounts of bonus damage if attacking an enemy your companions have recently attacked. Ooh. Minus 10% overall, but plus 25 if they recently attack that enemy. It's a tough choice. What do you guys think? I'm gonna take it. You guys let me know in the comments what you would have done. Alright, now how the fuck do we get down from this shithole? This way, apparently.
The following points of interest have been identified. Matriarch's Mercy, Alexandra Monastery, the statue of the Matriarch, High lethality event
Bruh, what the fuck?
Earth Directorate HQ before committing resources
We
to
just got
search
here
and
and this place
rescue.
is getting like fucking dirty bombed, bro. Not to mention we're only 400 meters away, but we probably gotta travel like 800 just to get there. With no fast travel yet.
This is your first reminder to keep all personal items with you at all times. The plan can wait. Our lines will not. When subjects arrive,
Please mind the gaps. All of them.
I honestly have no idea if I'm even going the right way now. Station reports, current schedule, incident reports. Okay, nothing we really needed out of there. Oh my god, I don't know if I should be doing this. I probably should not have done that. Wow, I am not in a good spot. Uh-huh. Okay, well, we're back at the ship. I don't know how to get down. I'll look for it. I'll cut if I need to. If it takes me a while, I'll just cut it. But, man, I don't really know.
stay vigilant.
Try going over there.
Suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sell. I don't really want to sell that. Sell that. I don't want to sell any of my crafting stuff either. Sell one of these. Actually, you know what? Sell both of them. That's a good one. 2 of those. Okay, can we buy grenade recipe, heavy rounds recipe? We don't even have anything that takes that yet. We don't have anything with plasma yet, or long rounds, or small. I'd buy more of these. I don't even know how many. I got 1,200. I can craft that stuff too. I think we're good for now.
Looks like folks holed up here after the fighting started. Guess not everybody was eager to take sides.
Morale? Condition? Feeble. Voucher mech.
Sorry about that.
Watching. Always watching. Many have left for Matriarch's mercy, seeking refuge
Another
with the Order.
430 bits, that's nice.
Can't they see the Order is no different from the Protectorate? The Order
Unless you're bent on exploring, best we hoof it over to Matriarch's mercy.
Further conduct violations may warrant notification of the Sentinels.
Try it, you doddering
I'm with him. I'm just gonna try to hoof it over there.
no longer. I now answer
For
to no
now,
one.
we can explore a little
I've seen
bit
through the
later.
lies of both sides.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please!
May be a sign of a more serious imbalance. Please see
As I come to talk to this guy.
Some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
Okay, who's we?
My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set
Bro's
upon.
lying.
My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this time. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
Okay, let's go. Lead the
Thank
way.
you.
I don't trust this guy. Yeah, look, there's enemies up here. It's definitely an ambush.
Let me know when you need an instruction.
Got an assault rifle. Take that. New gun. Did anybody else have the feeling that that was a ambush? Let me know in the comments. I definitely knew just by the way he was talking. Alright, let's continue on. Again, if you guys made it this far, please drop a like. It means so much to me and it helps push my videos to other viewers. Obviously, I'm trying to build my channel. Fairly new, fresh. So, any help is much appreciated.
Exceeded. Non-essential persons should vacate for
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not here I'm not a refugee. I'm here on orders from
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and in all probability, you won't have to find out.
Thanks for the warning.
You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
All right.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning for many years.
So it's just me, or are we definitely going to the exclusion zone?
Please be advised, this unit lacks pharmaceutic resources. By calculating the position meeting Earth Directorate standards to populations exceeding 7.5 persons.
And ascend.
By the law. It's you.
There's the auto die. Close this door and steal some of this stuff. Because fuck it, why not?
You're right. The universe does not.
Gotta talk to this guy. Let's take a look at our inventory. We got that assault rifle. Takes long rounds. This 35 damage. This does 21. 21 by 2. I don't really know what that means. Definitely gonna keep that. Try the assault rifle. I have shit for ammo for it, so maybe we can buy. Damn. Look at all these guns. Burst assault rifle, explosive rounds. And this one. Recipe for long rounds. Let's buy that. You know what, these recipes are pretty cheap. Just gonna buy all of them. Break down all junk. Crafting. Well, long rounds. Some more of these. Go with that for now. I don't know, maybe let's take a look at one of these guns. I think these are just attachments, honestly. Yeah, they're mods. Okay. We're good for now. Let's talk to this douche.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. Allow me to welcome you to Golden Ridge. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Yeah, start using smaller words.
In the future, a simple no will suffice. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Ridge?
Need to speak with Victor.
Victor? Oh, yes, Archivist Clemens. Quite the mind. Such encyclopedic knowledge of engineering. One could almost mistake him for an exemplar. Is he in some kind of trouble?
Not sure, but he's likely involved with a plot.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Possible he's been manipulated into believing his actions serve the plan.
Good intentions have led scienticians in the past to stray down paths most troubling. Victor's currently supervising highly experimental research at one of our labs to the northwest, the N-Ray range, beyond the invaders' front lines. Unfortunately, you'll need to go through the decommissioned autonomous extractorium to reach it. That path is less than safe, so I advise caution.
What exactly is Victor
What business is it of yours?
Let's not be unfriendly. The agent's only curious. Obviously, Victor's work has something to do with N-rays, but beyond that, I haven't a clue. More of that pesky compartmentalization, I'm afraid. Besides the highly caustic Serenium River and the Mantisaurs, we've also received reports of mad cultists in the area. It does make me wonder why Victor decided to stay.
Sounds more and more likely Victor's working with the traitor.
Victor is dedicated. A single-minded, one could say. I've always thought highly of his analytical skills as a researcher. Less so his social ones, perhaps. Loath as I am to admit it, there may be some merit to your worries over a conspiracy within the Order. Whether Victor is involved or not. As my predecessor would remind me, denying unpleasant facts is not good science. I would be remiss if I failed to support an investigation.
Glad we're on the same page. Now how can I return the paper?
No doubt
and
you
help
heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Respectfully, go void yourself.
Thank you for proving my thesis statement.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all
I
this.
knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Well, you know, no use standing around then. Let's go. Okay, we can't go through there.
Where to first, Commander? Henry
This
Range,
one is
Uranium
closer.
Manufactory, or Outpost?
Friends, neighbors, while you shelter in Matriarch.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return?
I got a body over here. What do you got for me? From long rounds. Spiders. Okay, so this gun, not bad. Obviously, it's gonna burn through a lot of ammo, so. If at some point we could find, I don't know, like a semi-auto version of it, I think I'd prefer that. That's dangerous over there. I think right now this is still probably our best weapon. Jump down here. I'm fucked. There's no way out. Oh, maybe I can get up through here. Okay, he made it. Bastard.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
Vitals have fallen below.
Not doing so good.
Standing by with life support. Target is outside this unit's range. Not possible at target's current range.
Fucking hate these spider things already. Ball stick, no.
To inform you, Uranium Manufacturer 7 is presently under lockdown.
took some damage of that one.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zeranium Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
Have a writ of investigatory inquiry.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? We don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
He sounds like me.
This is Factor Maytuckian. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Very well. Come inside and we'll see the sword. Building on the left.
Open that door. Jesus.
Yes, right over here. You're
Hello,
not
fine
get-
sir.
So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Interesting timing. May I see it then? The writ?
Here you are.
Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
What in the void
The
is going
recent
on here?
attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
Transport pod? That's a weird thing to call a
Though
missile.
functionally correct, I assure you. The transport pods are fired into space, where they are collected for redistribution. To date, no one has ever misused them for this purpose, despite the explosive nature of the material. Fortunately, we have potentially identified the culprit, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Seems like a net
No,
negative
it
yes.
doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, she has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I think I have enough to go on. I'll be on my
I
way.
admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
It evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to not contingent defenders. Wait, so...
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level grudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender at...
I'm going to put this on instead of the shotgun.
Buttons over here now. Did I get you some?
bud.
Detoxification initiated.
Oh, okay.
What's her name took over?
It's good stuff, but it's...
Ah, yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
I mean, Initiate Alva.
Low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
It's quite an accusation. Can you back it
Within
up?
a beat of us hearing of the attack, Alva seized command of the system and locked herself in the control center. She then forcefully repelled several attempts to extricate her. 2 are dead already. Poor Jacobs lost a hand trying to pry free the outer doors. Why, she could destroy this entire place at any moment from in there. I implore you to stop her before she does so. I fear violence may be our only recourse.
You were arguing with her earlier about what?
Fervent professements of innocence, mostly. You know, exactly what you'd expect a secret traitress to claim. Dramatic attestations that grew quite animated. I suppose spies must build up a flair for histrionics. What with all that, hiding their identities and all. Then bursting forth like a pent-up arachnid. At any rate, I have work to do, and you have a saboteur to eliminate, yes?
Probably need to investigate a bit before murdering anyone.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Alright, let's go talk to her, see what she has to say.
Now, this is important. Would you describe the variety of glycerin as slavering when it attacked? How much viscous fluid?
Of course, she's hiding something. You think those 2 exemplars are doing something wrong? They're hardly prone to...
The 2 Order initiates appear to have been shot.
To involuntary self-injury. Self-injury.
Anything else in here? Don't look like it.
Oh, hello. A visitor. And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Another Earth Directorate agent, I see. Seems sad.
Is she talking about me?
Oh, my. That Earth Directorate support mech is a design classic. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Your Abbot sent me.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Heard you killed those 2
Yes,
guards.
that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
By the tone of her voice and her attitude, I feel like she did it. Do you have any way to prove your innocence?
Dear me, I wish I did, but... Actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you, and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I'll take a look, but I'm not promising
All right,
anything.
fair enough. Understood. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Investigator?
Nobody's watching me, right? So I'm stealing all this shit. That'd be nice to get. Okay, these records clearly show the printed ones that Initia Alva launched the payload. Yeah, she got rid of him. So she definitely did it.
Patrol's back, I hear.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello, I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
Yeah, you two seem unexpectedly
The
cordial.
Factor is less accusatory in his questioning than certain others, which I respect. Good manners cost nothing, I always say.
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Yeah, you turn up anything else?
Security audit brought up several curious messages meant for an unknown party, sent from a terminal somewhere on the premises. We were unable to track down the whereabouts of this mystery terminal, but one message contained certain oblique references to placing blame. Nothing conclusive, yet enough to give me pause.
You examined the launch records, yes? Did you find anything, dear?
The data has been purged, but the physical record said that you launched the transportation
I
pod.
suppose the data wipe was meant to cover their trail. The physical records would have been altered, dear, presumably by some difficult-to-discern chemical means. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
Uh, 'Cause, 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 Yeah, sorry, but those conclusions seem a little too convenient.
Oh, do be patient with me, dear. I realize I'm only an armchair investigator, but what you uncovered appears to imply 2 further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
That's all I should get going?
All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and play for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely think it's her. I think she did it.
Alva's been here for...
Let me know in the comments what you guys think.
Never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
Svoboda sure has it out for that initiate. Guess I would too if Alva had killed a bunch of my colleagues.
Things are so tough. Oh yeah, they're susceptible to shock damage for sure. Damn right, I'm stealing those bit cartridges.
Engaging combat protocols.
Reload. Really, nothing back here. I would have thought there had been something.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Yes, I had a few
Of course.
questions.
I am now able to breathe easy and respond freely.
This is the central processing. If I wanted to reroute launch coordinates, I'd do it here, yes.
Strange question, but yes. All commands path through the hub here. Through that wiring underneath that open floor panel in the back of the room, actually.
That's convenient. Did you examine the exposed wiring?
Well, in my professional opinion, looks like someone rerouted some commands from operations. Not sure which ones. Based on the sloppy state it was left in, I'd say they either barely knew what they were doing or were in a rush, or both.
Were you around at the time?
I was in my cot doing advanced equations. After the explosion occurred, I rushed here to check my terminal. The door was creaky to open. I should have known it would lodge in place when it closed, but I was distracted by the disheveled state of the room and rushed inside.
What do you know about Initiate Alva?
Works in operations, right? Always on about her stories. Wish I had time to watch serials and read all day. Well, that's about everything I know about everything. Let you be on your way. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Patchwork array of switch boxes and cables, connections, many of the facility's command systems, and obvious rewiring of the cables here is noticeable. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. Like, it's definitely her, right? It's gotta be. There's anything. Back down we go.
May the plan guide you.
How do we get
May all your endeavors add to the equation.
Probably right here.
Something about that Alva doesn't square. And she called me sad. I'm not sad. Just for the record.
Respecting one's elders is considered good manners in most colonies. Exceptions may be made for violent offenders.
Yes, suppose you'll do. I'd been hoping an empiricist or assessor would amble by, but you appear reasonably apt. The Zeranium overflow venting has gone completely haywire. What else will this higgledy-piggledy nightmare of a day bring? I was ordered to keep watch until a specialist arrives. Might I entreat you to act in such a capacity? The control board to divert the flow of Zeranium is up yonder in refinery logistics. If so, I have something for your time and effort.
Yeah, I guess we can do that. I'm already headed that way.
Oh, well, I might have kept the item in question then. No matter. It should guarantee you remain motivated to see it through. We developed a pharmaceutical primer that, technically it poisons you a little, but also heals you quite effectively. Shut off the gas, it's yours. Tremendous.
Alrighty.
Why, this day may average toward the positive yet. May deliberate endeavors beget expected results.
Okay, we're gonna want this shield, I'm guessing. I don't really want to go down the ladder, but whatever, we'll check it out. Those are raining. Check down this way, see what we can see. Looks like it was just an alternate route out. Oh, I almost fell. Go talk to this lady.
Ah, you're back. Zeranium overflow venting has returned to a non-haywire state, and my internal levels of disquietude have lessened along with it.
Maybe you can help me with some of my
With
answers.
the leak abated, I am fully prepared to be peppered with queries.
Am I correct in assuming the leak occurred right after the attack on the outpost?
Now that you mention it, yes. I recall I was worried about one crisis, and my mind was completely occupied by this other crisis nearby. I must admit, I haven't given the attack a single thought since. I do hope everyone's okay.
Do you happen to know anything about Initiate Alba?
Not much. Keeps to herself mostly. Or that is entirely. Like all of us, she resided in the barracks 15 degrees to the northeast from here.
Did you see anyone lurking about?
You mean just after the attack occurred? I was in a state of anxiety at the time, and, well, I'm sure you're aware higher levels of cortisol can impede the encoding of memory.
Must
I
be
am
on my way.
greatly grateful you were helpful and effective. Farewell. This card will allow you into our humble little research lab. It's right past operations. Can't miss it. Unless you do. The pharmaceutical primer I mentioned is inside on display.
So the pharmaceutical lab, look for that, get our thing. Records. Operations.
Circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Investigator.
These circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Evaluation. Heals 725 health over duration, but plus 10 uranium poisoning. I don't know, worth or not. Take all of that as well. Alright, I'm gonna accuse her. I think it's her. I think she did it. That's where I stand right now.
Hello, dear.
Let me know what you guys would do.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Yeah, somebody rerouted the launch coordinates and post-processing settings past tolerance.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
Seems like
I'm
you've drawn a
sufficiently
conclusion.
certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you, dears, to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence doesn't prove she was guilty, and clearly aren't telling us
Yes,
everything.
I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufacturing button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
I didn't really follow any of that. Is that a good thing?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that. I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
I've been lying for years. Why should we listen to
Perhaps
you now?
you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved. I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with
It's
this.
sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one, at that.
Oh my god, guys, now I don't know. Say we force Proctor to reveal who she's working with.
I cannot be party to this, but neither shall I stand in your way.
A wise calculation, my friend. Good thing you showed up when you did. You saved me from having to kill everyone here.
Always happy to save lives. Is there anything else?
Svoboda has much to answer for. Let's go see that she does.
What's this? What are you doing here? Come to surrender, I take it?
After decades keeping this identity, your inexpert blundering has rendered it obsolete. I am Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor of the Order. This would be an ideal time to confess everything. Before you die.
You can't possibly be party to all this. Not with her vast misdeeds so readily apparent.
Our investigator has definitively determined my innocence following a thorough investigation.
Definitely determined may be a bit of a
I don't know what you found, but any so-called evidence was likely laid there for someone to discover. By a party with years spent in hiding. This is all nothing more than a flagrant example of artifice and bunco. An elaborate song and dance from an admitted imposter.
Enough, traitor. You made your play. You lost. No more deception. No more lies. Time to pay what is due.
No, wait,
Thus concludes a thoroughly distasteful business.
That's that. Any thoughts about what to do next?
Best search her office. Someone clearly was pulling her strings.
It would have been nice to perform that search before there was a corpse in the room, but beggars and choosers.
First assault rifle. Just take all of it.
The terminal unsealed the effluvium repository. That's traditionally off limits. Ideal spot to hide something. We should take a look.
Alright, let's go take a look. We got some skill points. Go explosive, hack, observation. Okay. Yeah, that must have been a mod for a gun that I picked up. This one's burst, this one's full auto, same damage. Weak spots, hit marks. I'm gonna go with this one.
This space used to be brimming with runoff chemical sludge. It's been renovated, I see. Another terminal. Go ahead. You should have the honors.
What is that? Large plasma. Sure. Try it out. Oops, wrong button.
The Proctor's efforts appear part of a larger scheme.
Yes, I'm pursuing the head of the conspiracy, Augustine.
Of course. I should have assumed you had a greater purpose here. This whole affair reminded me of the old days. The blood, the secrecy, the calculations and intrigue. Been trying to tell myself I didn't miss it. But in action, I fear, ill suits me. I have some unfinished business I need to get back to. I could use help from an operator like you. Believe my specific skills could benefit your efforts as well. I propose a strategic partnership. You help me, I help you. What do you say?
Help someone like you with mysterious unfinished business? How could I say no?
Good. It's a little crowded here, though, isn't it?
We'll leave her on the ship for now.
Until the appointed hour.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
Thanks, bud. Don't see any workbenches here. Alright guys, we're going pretty long. Probably end this one here. Come back. We are going to not here. We're gonna head way over here. Investigate the N-ray range. So I don't remember that guy's name. Yeah, Victor Clemens. We're gonna go talk to him, the scientist at the N-ray range, to see if he was involved with debris. Thanks for watching, guys. Again, leave a comment, leave a like. It really helps push my videos to other viewers, and I would appreciate any support I could get. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.